Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining me in this webinar today. My name is Lionel Palassa, and I'm a technical evangelist for Bonitasoft. I've been working for Bonitasoft for about 4 years now. First as a consultant, so I had the opportunity to work on a lot of different customer projects, mainly in the US, as I'm located in our New York office. And now I work as a technical evangelist. I I create webinar content and I speak at conferences for the account of Bonitasoft. Today we're gonna see together how to optimize the implementation of business application by combining the BPM technology with ESB technology. So I'll walk you through in a minute through the agenda of today. But before that, I would just like to let you know we will have a Q&A session at the end. So please write your question using the GoToWebinar tool. And at the end of the session, I will take some time to answer all of them. So please don't hesitate to post any question you might have, and I will make sure that I answer all of them at the end of the session. So today's agenda, I wanted to address that subject, the building application using BPM and ESB, by using a real use case that I've been across many times as I was working as a consultant for Bonitasoft, which is a claims management. It's a really generic common use case that many industry has to deal with, and I have seen that a lot of times those claims management are still handled manually, even in big companies. So it's a recurrent need for bigger organizations to have a optimized system that helps them process and monitor the claims from their customer. So first, I will present you how we can approach that from a BPM only approach. Show you a solution involving only one process. And I will discuss a little bit about it. And then I will introduce to you a lightweight ESB called Apache Camel. I will highlight some differences between the ESB technology and BPM. Then I will present you the solution that we built today involving BPM technology and ESB technology, so that Apache Camel and Bonitasoft, obviously, to handle this claims management use case. Finally, we will have a live demo that's running on my machine, and we will take some time to answer the questions you might have. All right. Hopefully the audio quality is good enough and you can hear me clearly. Please let me know if it's not the case. So the use case I took, as I said, it's a really generic one, and I'm always surprised that some companies are still dealing with it manually. Some of them are using a legacy system or old application they built, custom application, but when we engage with this type of customer, it's mainly because they are not happy with the custom application due to the developer who built it are not present anymore. It's hard to maintain. They don't have any way to improve it or to make some changes. So a lot of reasons make them turn to a BPM solutions, and sometimes a BPM combined with ESB solution. And I will show you today in which cases BPM only or ESB plus BPM solution is good. So let's see what we want to design today. So I'll try to keep it simple because we have a limited time. So in my case, I assume that the customer will send a claim letter. So if we take the example of an insurance company, they got a claim letter from their customer every day. In the manual system, the customer service assistant will hand over the claim letter to the processor, who will review the information and put together the information to answer the customer. So we'll basically process the claim. Usually, his manager would like to review the claims and what has been done on these claims and what's going to be the answer to the customer. And finally, the assistant will write the letter, will store the letter in the internal storage for history purpose, and send the letter to the customer. So really simple use case that we see every day on a lot of industries. Obviously, it's much more complex when it's built in the real industry life. So the idea for the industry is to streamline this process, to be able to track the activity and optimize their process. So in today's example, we will assume that our claim letter will be scanned. So we will have a digital document that will be automatically sent to the processor to process the claim. And then the manager will have to review it. And finally, we will send the letter to the customer and store the documents in internal storage. Really simple four steps process. So first, let's see how we could build that using only BPM solution. And in our case, I used our Bonita BPM Studio to design the process. Let me walk you through that process quickly. So basically, at the beginning, we will have, assuming that we are able to digitalize the letter, we will pass it as an input to our process, and we will have automatic task to extract the meaningful data from that letter. Then we will have the customer service department who will have a first manual task, which is verifying the compliance of the claim based on the information received. Based on the claim compliance, you will either accept it or reject it, and we'll be able to notify the customer. And then it will have to process the claim. So add the return letter, by example, the answer letter. And based on the nature of the claim, we can imagine that we will review the claims by a manager or not. In both cases, we will end up eventually here, where we'll have a succession of automatic tasks that will prepare the letter, store the letter in the CMS, type like Alfresco, and maybe print the letter if we have like a enterprise printer available. We will be able to integrate it. So what we can see here is like in the first lane, we only have automatic tasks that are not related to any departments that we are modeling here. So we can see that we are actually mixing the different purpose. So we'll have the business purpose, which are really well designed by the lane, so we can quickly identify that this customer service department, this is the customer service management part, but here is more blurry. It's not really, it's harder to understand. And also, all those automatic tasks will have probably some scripting, or if we do a good job, we can implement connectors, but it will be harder to maintain and also to reuse, because these parts might be used in different applications, not only BPM. I mean, printing a letter or storing documents in the CMS is a pretty common thing in big industry. So while it's doable completely in BPM only approach, today we would like to see how we can do exactly the same thing, but using ESB combined with our BPM solution, and see what are the benefits of such a solution. So as ESB technology, we used Apache Camel, which is a lightweight ESB. And we use that basically to keep the integration more simple. I could have used a complete ESB suite like JBoss Fuse or Service Mix, but to keep the demo easier and avoid too much integration work, I prefer to use only Apache Camel. But in any case, Apache Camel is a component of Service Mix and JBoss Fuse. So all the work that have been done to prepare that demo can be reused to actually integrate the Bonita platform into JBoss Fuse or Service Mix. So let me present you Apache Camel. It's a framework that helps integrating a different system between each other, and it provides out of the box a lot of components to connect to most of the most popular system or protocol like JMS, SMTP, Jira, Splunk, CMIS, etc. And obviously you can also write your own components, and that's what I did for the demo today. I wrote a component to integrate Bonita basically. And Camel propose a simple approach to describe what they call routes using a domain-specific language, DSL, that can be written in basically in any language like Java, Groovy, Spring, XML, Blueprint, to describe the different routes. So let's take a quick look to see what are the main differences between BPM and ESB. Just for the acronym name, for the acronym part, BPM means Business Process Management, and ESB means Enterprise Service Bus. So here the BPM will be more focused on long-running transaction and human-based tasks. So if I take today's example, basically, the BPM will provide value to design the tasks that have to be performed by employees. So basically, in our case, it will be the customer service processor and mainly the customer service manager who will have to perform manual tasks, and they will have to perform manual tasks through a web application in our case. So we need a solution to streamline the flow between those different actors and to provide them with an engaging interface so they can review the information related to the claims, and then they can also enter new information or attach new document. Where the ESB will more focus on short transaction and optimize for high volume, low latency connection, and to integrate complex system, and provide tools to route and transform the data between those different complex systems. So in our today's demo, basically the ESB will take advantage from the ESB by using it to make the glue between our BPM solution and the other complex systems. So in our case, we'll have a scanner to scan all the documents. We will want to print the document, so we can imagine we have an enterprise printer. We'll want to store it into a CMS. So in my case, I have Alfresco available on my machine. So I want to store automatically the document into a Alfresco solution, which is a popular CMS. And we also want to be able to log and to transform the data along the way. So you will see that we have a parser in our camel root that is used to extract data from the claims letter in order to automate the process. So let's take a look to what the architecture looked like when we mixed BPM and ESB solution. So at the beginning, we still have a claim letter. So assuming that we have a scanner that can digitalize this claim letter, we will be able to push it automatically to a JMS queue. And here we'll have a first camel root, which will consume the document from the JMS queue, process that message, and extract the meaningful information from it, and then use the custom Bonita component that I implement to start a new case through the BPM engine. Then when the case, so in the BPM engine, we will have the process running. All the different actors of that process will perform their task. And at the end, the process will push through a JMS connector that I wrote for the webinar, and I made available on the community. The process will push the information related to the claims to a JMS queue, and we will have a second camel root which will pick up the information from that queue, process them, and in that case push them into a CMS provider, which is Alfresco in my case, and send them to a printer. As I don't have an enterprise printer available, it's not really easy to demonstrate virtually. I just push the document into a folder. All right. So let's take a quick look to the main components that are used in that architecture. So as you see, we relate a lot on the JMS queue, and it's really common with ESB solution to use JMS message to interact between different systems, as is it a common way of sending information between systems. In our case, we use the Apache implementation, which is called ActiveMQ, and it's also available by default in JBoss Fuse and Service Mix. So easy to reuse. I have a JMS connector used by my Bonita process to publish messages to the JMS queue from the process. And Apache Camel provide out-of-the-box component to consume and publish messages to JMS queue. So we will use that component to consume the messages that have been pushed to the queue. The second I like to make is on the Camel Bonita components. So it's using the Maven archetype provided by Camel, it's really easy to build new components, and that's what I did, and I made it available on the GitHub repository. So you can just go there and use it if you'd like. It's really generic and can be reused in a lot of cases. And that Camel Bonita component right now offer only one action on Bonita, which is creating a new case. but it will be really easy to extend and add new actions, such as like submitting a task or querying data from a process. So we can imagine a lot of use case and make like a really interesting application through those combination. So just for you guys, I will copy, if I can, the link. So I can't. So I will copy after the session. I will share with you the link to the GitHub repository if you want to go and play with the Bonita connector, GMS, and the Camel Bonita component. I like to go quickly through one of the camel routes that we have and show you how easy it is to design your routes. So here is the routes that go from JMS queue to Bonita. So basically, we will have a route that consumes all the messages from the Bonita queue. So we can see that we are using the out-of-box component called ActiveMQ, which allows us to consume messages from JMS ActiveMQ. So the messages will be sent to a document extractor, which is a bin. Then we will log the information, and finally we will use the Bonita component to start the case, and we will indicate where my server is and what is the process that we want to start, basically. So you can see it's really easy to describe and really easy to maintain or to modify, and it makes the implementation really, really simple. And now also I would like to show you how the diagram looked like after we added the ESB layer. So basically, we end up only almost with the manual task. We have a diagram that is really focused on what it's supposed to do, and really easy to maintain and really easy to understand. So you can see that we have pretty much the same task. The customer service department will have the two manual tasks to verify the claim compliance and process the claim. We still have the task for the manager to review the claim. And we have, at the end, an automatic task that push the claim information to a JMS queue. So now it's time for a quick demo. So, no, my bad. I will go through the implementation details first. I will walk you through the entire process from end to end, and then I will give you a quick live demo. Okay. So first, I'd like to start with the Camel web app. So we have this web app project. We generate a WAR file that is currently running on my machine that hosts basically the Camel route. So here I have my file, XML file that describe all the Camel routes that are currently active. And the first one I like to show you is the one that simulates the scanner. So I don't have an enterprise scanner available, so what I use is a folder, the folder bucket, and all the documents I will push to that folder bucket will automatically be pushed to the ActiveMQ called Bonita queue. Okay. Then I will have a second route that will pick all documents from that Bonita queue, extract the information, and start the case in Bonita. I presented that route in our slide, so you already know it. And at this point, we will have a case started in Bonita. So let me quickly show you that Word document extractor Nothing really fancy behind that. It's just a bin called Word Document Extractor bin that is present here. And all it does is using a pattern, retrieving information from a Word document and use that information to put it back to the camel message. And that camel message will be used later on to start the case in Bonita. So really simple extractor bin. So now, at this point, we're supposed to have a case started in Bonita. So let's take a look to the next part, which is the diagram. So here is the diagram that I have show you in the slide within the Bonita Studio. So that's our BPM design tool to implement processes. That process will use what we called a business data model that have been designed with the studio as well to store the information related to the case. So let me show you that quickly. So here in the development menu, I can manage the data model related to that process. I kept it really simple for the needs of the webinar. I just have two tables: the customer table, which contain all the information about the customers who can send claims, and we'll map the customer to the claims by using the references. And we have a claim table, which will store the information about all the claims that are created. So basically, each time a new case, a new claim will come in, we will add a new entry in the table claim. Okay. And to start the case, it's really simple. All the Bonita component has to do is to use the Bonita HTTP API and send the contract information of my process to start the case. So in that case, basically, we're expecting the customer reference, so that have been extracted from the Word document. We also pass the document itself, and we pass a claim number. Then we will go through the process during the demo, and at the end you will see that we have an automatic task that use my JMS connector to send the document back to the JMS queue. So really simple connector that is available now on the community if you want to use it. Takes simple information to locate the ActiveMQ queue. And you can indicate what you want to pass. You can set message property along the way, and that's pretty much it. So now, when we push the document back to the JMS queue at the end of the process, we will have a last camel route. So I'm back in the configuration of my camel route, and that third camel route will pick up the document from the folder queue. And first we will store them in the folder received. So that's how I simulate the presence of a enterprise printer, since I don't have one. And we will also store the document into Alfresco. So I have an Alfresco running on that IP address. It's basically a Docker image that I have available on my machine. So here it is. I have my Docker image, so I can access it from here. Can log into my Alfresco, and I can see I have a folder, Bonita claim storage, that is empty now, where we will store the documents related to the claims. So let's try it. So here I have an example of a claims letter. So it's common. It's a sample that I found on internet, really a generic claims letter. And here we have the customer reference that we will use to map out with the customer in our process. So all I have to do is copy that document into the bucket. And since I have the camel root listening to this folder, the document is all automatically picked up and pushed into the JMS queue. And another route will automatically pick the document from the JMS queue and start a process into Bonita. So let's come here and let's log into the Bonita portal to see if we have a task. So yeah, it is. So that's the Bonita portal view, and I'm log as Walter Bates, which is generic users. And here is the view of the new task list that we have in 7.3. And I can see I have one task waiting for me, which is related to the documents I just pushed. So I can come here, take the task, reviews information. I can see that this claim will be reviewed by a manager. I can download the document. I can add comments or see information about the case if I want. And I can accept the task. So then, as designed in the process, the next task is the process claim. And it will be done by the same user, Walter Bates, who is playing the role of processor in my case. And we can review quickly the information about the customers. We can also download the claim letter, and we can attach the return letter document. So again, this is a sample of a letter that I had, and we can process it. So now the task has been sent. We have no more task available. The next one will be for the manager of Walter Bates. So in my organization, Ellen Kelly is the manager of Walter Bates. And she has one task, which is reviewing the claim, basically. So she can quickly review it, accept it. Okay, so now how design, we should have the document here in the receipt folder, but we should also have it in our Alfresco. So if I refresh quickly, we can see that we have the return letter document. So ESB help us like make the application way easier to implement and to describe. We can see that the camel routes are really explicit and easy to understand, easy to modify, and he also keep the BPM process really easy to understand. So that's all for me. I'm open to your question, if you have any. So I have one question, which is, can you tell us more about the integration with JBoss Fuse or other ESB? As I said during the presentation, Apache Camel is the main component used by JBoss Fuse. as well as ActiveMQ. So basically, ActiveMQ and Apache Camel are the two main components used by JBoss Fuse. So it will be really easy to actually build a similar demo using JBoss Fuse. The only reason that I didn't do it for the demo is that JBoss Fuse proposes on implementation of Apache Camel, and I wanted to keep my Bonita component as close as possible from the standard implementation of Camel. So it just need to be recompiled using the JBoss implementation of Apache Camel. And for the other ESB, we have I know the Mule software, which doesn't use Apache Camel as a component for routing, but it will be using the same key concept. So basically, to integrate with Bonita, you will use mainly the Bonita HTTP API to interact with the Bonita engine. So I have a question like, where can I find JMS? So I'm not sure about the question, but as I said during my presentation, I will share with you the Git repo. So in the first one here, I will copy it in the chat. Hopefully you guys can access it. You will have a first version of the Bonita connector JMS, which is available on the community. And on the second link, you can access to the Apache components that can interact with Bonita. Other than that, if you want to actually install JMS server on your machine, it's pretty easy. You go to ActiveMQ, and then it's a two-step installation procedure. I have a question here, which is, this functionality only work with Camel Apache components, or there are some other one that you can recommend? So as I said, I built one with Apache Camel because it's really open source oriented and really easy to build new components. So that's why I made that choice. And also it used in two of the main ESB on the market, which are JBoss Fuse and Service Mix. The other one that I would recommend is Mule software. But again, I didn't experience it. But I'm pretty sure that will be really easy to implement because Bonita provide a lot of way to interact through HTTP API, Java API, or REST API. So it would be really easy. So I think I have a question, so a pretty long question, but I will try to summarize it as maybe what Bonitasoft is doing in when we mix BPM ESB. What is the value? Maybe I would try to translate that into. The main objective of this presentation is to show you how we can take the best of the different technology. Obviously, we could implement this use case using only Bonita BPM platform because that's what we're doing. Bonitasoft, we offer a BPM based application to build process and to build application powered by BPM. But it's really interesting to see how we can make the Bonita BPM solution work and take advantage or benefit of other technologies such as ESB. And ESB is really powerful to integrate complex system between each other, and also to expose a system as services, and you can turn actually almost Bonita PPM as a services if the processes are built in that way. I have another question, really good one actually. I always forgot to talk about that, but basically the idea is where can we find the presentation materials, the source code, and maybe a guide, step-by-step instruction to run that demo, and also will you have available the video recording of this webinar? So yes, the video will be available shortly after the webinar. I just need to edit it basically on our Vimeo channel. So you will receive an email with all the information and a link to that video. The source code, I shared the two GitHub repository containing the Bonita Connector JMS and the Camel component and the Camel web app, basically. So you'll be able to build the demo. I'm not sure at this point I will build the step-by-step instruction to rebuild the demo. I don't know if it makes a lot of sense and if it bring any value at this point. But I'll see if I can. I will definitely provide more documentation around how to build this demonstration on your machine. All right. If I don't have any other question, I will close the session now. I will close the session. Thanks for your time today. I hope you enjoyed the session. Don't hesitate to share any feedback with me. And again, you will receive a summary email shortly. And hopefully I will talk to you soon in another webinar session.